Hi guys, it's Lika here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Lika and I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today we have a small woman-owned brand that I'm reviewing. It's called Leonord and it is owned by one person. I think her name is Liz, and they do like a lot of just like smaller collections, like if you can even call it collections. So it's like mainly like every now and then they have like, oh, a new workout set, here's a sports bra and a top or something. So like, you know, it's really quite small, and I think she's based in Copenhagen and in Los Angeles. At least on her clothes it always is like, oh, designed in Copenhagen / Los Angeles. So I think she's kind of like, you know, here and there a little bit. And also that means good news for us Europeans. Shipping is from within Europe as well to Europe, but I think they also do ship from the US for you know, people outside of the EU, so there's a little bit of that. I had purchased from them before, but I've recently actually bought a few more things because they have a 50% off sale on everything going on right now. I hope that doesn't mean, you know, they're like completely going out of business or something, and more like trying to like maybe fund the next collection or something. Usually if like it's a smaller company or a smaller brand, like they sometimes have these kind of issues where they kind of need to like, you know, get rid of their inventory before they can move on to things. So yeah, I hope it's more something like that, because their stuff is quite unique. You can definitely see it's not like drop shipped or anything. It's definitely like designed by someone there, and I assume it's the owner who designs the pieces herself. And yes, so I actually do like them quite a lot. They have high quality pieces, quite interesting pieces. So I thought I'd make a review video for you, and I will review the new pieces I got, but also a few things that I've already had from them for a while. Yeah, I will also say, because it's a smaller company, you know, I got this card for the superstar that you are. So this is what it says on here, and you can see the website is leonord.com. And then on the back there's a personal message on there, so handwritten. I always like that. And it says, "Dear Rika, thank you so much for supporting my small business. I hope you will love your new items. Reach for the stars and an XL list." So that's always quite cute, you know, and really tells you that there's like an actual person behind it. And I will say, for the 50% off that they currently, I think, still have going on, is definitely a good steal. So yeah, but let's get into the pieces so you can see, you know, if you're maybe interested in trying this. And I will start with like a new crop, like sports bra kind of thing that I got. And I actually did get it in two colors. So this is the Stellar crop top in black and in white. So this is the two colors it comes in, good staple colors, because you can mix and match with everything. And I also did get this in two different sizes, because my normal size small, which I got in the white, was sold out in black when I was shopping. I think now it's back in stock, but I did decide to try a medium for this, and then we have the small here, so I'll be able to talk about both sizes for you as well and compare that. And so this is more of a long line crop top with a built-in sports bra, so you kind of really have like the functionality of the sports bra, but also the length and the coverage of a crop top, which is always quite cool, because sometimes, you know, I don't want to wear just a sports bra, and then if I have to think about like the sports bra to wear and then the top over it, like, so it looks cute still, like it's sometimes a little too much. So I appreciate having these options of just like, you know, having the built-in bra. So when we talk about the white, it's a little bit easier to just see everything on the white, so I'll just keep holding this one up. We have like more of a high neck halter kind of situation. It reminds me a little bit of the new Buff Bunny bra that's gonna come out soon. I think it's called the Harmony halter or something. I'll just insert a picture here as you know what I mean, but it kind of reminds me of that. But yeah, this has been around for a while, so it's quite nice high neck. We have thick straps here, and then you have like a little bit more of a cutout, as you can see already, like without me even having it on. It's kind of like showing off the shoulders a little bit, and I do like showing off my shoulders, so I was always intrigued by this one, and I only jumped the gun now buying this when it was 50% off. But honestly, like quality wise, it feels really, really nice. So yeah, I could have bought it at full price as well. So it's like a tiny V up here, but you can see it's like kind of like just sparing your neck from like too much struggle with like the high neck here, which is also quite nice. And then in the back, the straps get a little bit thinner, and they're not adjustable, but they're stretchy, so that's nice. And then you can see there's a little bit more of an open back here as well. So again, kind of showing off the back here, back of your shoulders. So that's quite nice, and it's definitely a decent length. It is definitely also more of a tight-fitting crop. And then, as promised, we have a built-in shelf bra here with an elastic underneath, the removable cup pads, the mesh layer here, but on the inside it's your normal fabric, and then it goes all the way around. So you do have the support of that, and then just the layer of the fabric. And the logo is also quite cute. It's like a stitched in northern star here. And the black one also does have it. I'm not sure if it's easy to see on camera, but it's also back here. I hope you can see it. So yeah, I think that's such a cute logo, and it's also like not like super like in your face. It just looks like cute detailing. So I really like that. And then on the inside, you can also see it here, where it's here again, and then also says Leonard. And yeah, Copenhagen, Los Angeles. And this is actually made from recycled plastic bottles, so I think a lot of their stuff is actually made from recycled materials, which I think is really, really nice. And I don't know if I mentioned this at some point before. I tried some Onzy recycled material, and it was really, really stiff and not stretchy at all. And that kind of put me off trying recycled materials for a while, but this one definitely is not stiff or like feels weird or anything. It's nice and soft. It's performance-y more. It's not really brushed or anything, so it's more of a performance sleek material, but still quite nice and soft. And you can see like there's definitely some stretch going on, but you're still going to be nicely tucked in. And what I also appreciate, we have some seams here to keep like kind of the cup pads where they're supposed to be, so you can see there's an upper seam here to kind of limit them, so they're not kind of wandering up your your throat here. And then also we have the middle seam to make sure they're not really you know, moving over to the side where they shouldn't be on. So that's quite nice. And yeah, as I said, I got 2 different sizes with this, and we'll just see which one fits me better. I'm going to show you both on. And yeah, by the way, with the plastic bottles on the tags, it also, so this is like one of the tags I had from the clothes, and it also talks about how like, hello Superwoman, this item is made from post-consumer recycled plastic bottles. And as a small independent business, we work towards making a difference and building a better future for our planet. Thank you for shopping small and supporting our mission to do things differently. So it's quite cute, and they also say they plant a tree for every item that is being purchased. So definitely a great idea. They're trying to be very sustainable, and I like that. And of course, that also means that they're not going to be the cheapest brand out there, but they're doing something for the planet, so that's nice. And of course, planting a tree does not really make up necessarily for what's going on out there still, but it's a start, and we all have to start somewhere. So anyway, 2 different sizes. This is the medium, this is the small, and both colors would be really, really nice to mix and match with everything. So let's just see it on. All right, here we have the static crop, and this is the size medium now. It definitely fits a little bit bigger, so there's definitely a little bit more space. And here we have the built-in shelf bra with the removable cup pads. Again, a little bit extra space. But yeah, as I mentioned, I got this in a medium because it wasn't available in the small anymore, and I wanted this. So yeah, I still like it. I think it's still very cute. We have like the straps here in the middle, and then you have a little bit more of a cutout here to kind of flatter the shoulders a little bit more. And it is quite long for a crop top, so you can see like it basically hits the top of my legging waistband. I personally don't mind that, but I think it's cute. It's kind of a unique design here up here with the shoulder things, and I'd been eyeing this top for quite a while actually, and now with the sale that they had going, I did get it, and that's probably also why it was already gone in the small. In the black, the fabric is nice and soft. I mean, it definitely feels a little bit different than the material of the leggings I'm currently wearing, which are also from here, and I'll talk about those later. And it's like just a very nice and soft fabric. It's a little bit sleek maybe still, but I feel like, you know, like nothing's cutting in. I can just wear this whenever. I could also wear this with jeans. I could, you know, do whatever in this. And support-wise, of course, it's more of a lighter support for me now because it is a size too big, but it still fits. I'm not gonna fall out because there's nothing to fall out of, you know. And I'm still like kind of tucked in, just not as much as maybe with a size small. But I will show them I will show it in the size small to you as well. And then of course the back is also kind of cute. Like we have the straps become a little bit thinner here, but they're not cutting in or anything. They're nice and soft. And then we just have like this kind of Y racerback thing and this Northern Star logo here in the back, which they have. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. So it's like stitched in. It's not super obvious, which I think is also quite nice. And then you can see the built-in shelf bra goes all the way around here. And then it's just covered by the top layer with the fabric. But yeah, I think it's like a great top to show off your shoulders. If you like your shoulders, I do, for example. So, and then also like it's not gonna move too much with you because like usually when you lift this, right, your shoulders go up, and since there's nothing on your shoulders, like it's not as affected as strongly by like arm movement, which I think is also nice. And then the back is just so simple, and you can still show off like some like the back here, some parts of your back, and just, you know, move freely. And I think it's gonna be like a super comfortable like top for some lifting, for some yoga pilates for sure. Maybe not the greatest for a HIIT workout, although for my small chest I think I could still pull it off. And maybe even if you get it in the right size, it could actually also be something for like a bit more of an intense thing, because like I said, you're not gonna fall out. Like there's coverage on the side here also, there's the coverage up top. It's really just like a bit of a cutout here, so that's really good. Let's just see it in the small. All right, here we have it in the small, definitely more my size. I still have a little bit of extra space, so you know, when I decided to get the medium and stuff, the extra small, I figured like a little bit too big is better than too tight, but I feel like I could have done it. But yeah, I think if you're in between, you could size down. And I like the white as well. Of course, black is always like a little bit more sleek, but I like that I had it in both black and white because they're both like just like, you know, basic colors that you can pair with anything. And here again, you can see it's nice and long. Again, the shelf bra with the removable cup pads, the elastic. The elastic is still a bit looser, so not super tight even now in the size small, but of course the top layer is of course a little bit more tight, a little bit more body hugging. And then of course we still have like the nice like cutout here on your around your shoulders. Again, a lot of coverage up here and a lot of coverage on the side still. So it's, I mean, it's the same top, right? And I really do like this whole like showing off the shoulders thing, and like even though the straps come in a little bit, like it's not, you know, kind of making me feel like I'm getting choked or anything, because there's still a lot of space around it, so it's still quite comfortable even with that. And then in the back, same thing here, which is like the straps getting a little bit thinner, and then you have the stitched in logo here again. Maybe on white it's a little bit more easily visible, that Northern Star thing there. And I think even though this is white, it's not like super like see-through. So yes, you might be kind of able to guess where the cup pads are, but that's also mainly because of how cup pads are, and you can kind of get a little bit of where the shelf bra comes in. But I think it's not so bad for like this being a white color. And now I'm definitely a little bit more tucked in, and now I would say it's a solid medium to high support for sure. So yeah, kind of depending on the sizing, of course, is how like the support kind of depends on it. How much are you tucked in? And I could still, like, you can still fit a little bit more in here, but support-wise, I would say, yeah, definitely I could wear this for a HIIT workout now. And like I said, I could even wear the black one for that as well, because there's no way of like falling out off to the sides or up top or something. So you're still tucked in anyway. Yeah, I'm happy I have these now. I can add these to my closet. I can like pair these with anything basically, with all my colorful leggings. And material wise, the white feels as soft as the black does for sure, and it's just comfortable. And yeah. Let's move on to the next next item. You can buy these as a set. By the way, this is the Aurora set, but you can also buy them separately. So we will talk about the sports bra first. The Aurora Sports Bra. Also, the whole set is like ridiculously cheap. And I couldn't figure out why, but if you buy this as a set and you want to purchase the leggings in medium, it's more expensive. But yeah, as I said, you can also buy these separately, but the set price is very, very cheap. So this is the Aurora Sports Bra. You can also see we have like a two-tone moment here. We do have like these more teal colored straps, and the elastic underneath here as well. And you can see it's kind of shimmery. It's a little bit, it's not like super much, but like it's definitely, there's a shimmer happening, and I like it because I like everything shimmery. You You can see it here, a little bit of sparkle. I like it. And then we just have the black, just plain black fabric. Again, very, very sleek and soft for sure. So I really like the fabric. I'm more of a brushed fabric person, but as long as the like more sleek material is very, very soft, I'm also fine with that. The sports bra doesn't have a ton of coverage, also especially compared to the stellar crop tops we just saw. We do have a tiny like twisty moment here, a little bit of a keyhole situation where my fingers just poking through, and then like a little bit more of a v-neck here. And then you have the straps. They're not too thin, they're not adjustable, but they're very elastic, as you can see. And again, same fabric with the shininess and like a slight shimmer in it, as we do have with the elastic band underneath here. So this is a true sports bra length. You don't have like a long line situation here or something. You just really have the thick, nice elastic underneath your chest to really keep you tucked in there. Again, we do have removable cup pads. I always like removable cup pads because then everyone can decide if they want to keep them in or not. And I do like, I was usually not a two-toned person, but I do like this color combination, especially because it has the shininess and the shimmer in it. And again, we have that cute logo stitched in here in the back in black. I think that could have been fun to actually do that with like a slight shimmer. I hope you could see it there. But yes, I think this one, even though it doesn't have like a ton of coverage because of the like thick elastic underneath, I think it's still gonna be like, you know, fitting nicely. And yeah, let's just see it on. Alright guys, the footage for this set got lost apparently, so if I look a little bit different, that's because this is weeks apart from everything else. Anyway, but let's carry on. Let's talk about the sports bra. I really do like it, and I don't know, I was never like a two-tone person, but I think it like actually looks really good on this one. I like that it's kind of shiny. I like that we have this tiny like twisty detail, this kind of tiny cutout. I'm not getting like any like under boob or anything. I'm getting maybe a teeny tiny bit of cleavage here. So like I'm really nicely tucked in. The straps are really nice and comfortable as well. And I will say that support-wise, solid medium support for me. Like there's much jiggling, maybe even high support for my smaller chest. And yeah, I really cannot feel the straps at all. Like, so they're like really comfortable. I'm not feeling like them cutting in or anything. And it's just comfortable in general, while you're still like, you feel like there's like support. We have this band underneath that's sitting quite tight, so I definitely would not size down in this one. I would think that you could probably size up if you're in between, especially like if your rib cage is a little wider. You can see there's not like a ton of space, but like that also makes it so you're really nicely tucked in here. And there's still like a bit more space for like a bigger chest for sure. We do have removable cup pads in this. I don't feel them too much. I don't think they're like too thick or anything. And then in the back, just your normal crisscross straps. And the back is really like less spectacular. We have the, I know you probably can't see it, but like the Northern Star stitched in here, the Leonard logo basically, like we saw with some of the other items. But yeah, I think the front is where it's at, where the action is happening, and I think it's really cute. And it's a great way of doing the two-tone situation. So can't complain about that. Also feels nice and soft. I feel like I could sweat in this. I feel like I can do some intense workouts in this, and I'm not gonna fall out. I look cute while I'm doing it, and it's just gonna support me. So yeah. Alright, to complete the Aurora set, we do have the Aurora Leggings as well. Again, two-tone moment to match the sports bra, of course. And what I forgot to say about the sports bra as well as these leggings, again, made from recycled plastic bottles as well. And I have tried recycled plastic bottle fabric before, and I just didn't like it at all. And I was like, maybe that's just recycled fabrics in general, but I think it was probably just that particular piece or the particular brand. It was Onzy, by the way. They had recycled fabrics in some of their styles, and it was just so stiff and not stretchy at all, and that's why I was afraid for a while to try recycled fabrics. But honestly, this is super stretchy, very, very soft, very like comfortable, but you can see there's a lot of stretch in there. So also a little bit of compression, but definitely a lot of stretch as well. So yeah, this one is a fun one. I will just show you the shimmer part on the side here that we have to match the two-tone moment of the sports bra. And we do have a zipper pocket here, because when I put them on the first time, I was like, where's the pocket? I really want a pocket in this one. And then it's there with the zipper. I do like zippers. I was surprised to see it on the legging here, but it's a very small zipper, so it's not going to be like too like annoying, I think. And we only have that on one side, so the other side is zipper free. You don't really feel the difference too much when you're wearing them. So, because I know sometimes it would be like, okay, but like, then this is just single lined, and with the pockets like double lined, that's weird. It's also only double lined where the pocket itself is, and it's quite a big pocket, but like it's rectangular, so it's also a little bit less wide than some other legging pockets, I think. But it's also like the phone still fits basically. But the special part about these leggings, which you kind of not see as easily when I'm not wearing them because it's black, you have like this. Do you see it? Like the kind of like a corset like tie moment here. Some holes. There's like no metal in these holes. They're just like sewn. So you can kind of like still proper holes basically. But like I know that sometimes there's like metal things in there, which would be kind of uncomfortable, but there is not. And yeah, you can kind of tighten it a little bit. The string is very long, I will say that, but otherwise, like I think this is a fun idea. Also, I'm really excited to try this for my smaller waist, because I got these in a medium. I'm usually in between the small and medium, and it's my waist that is the small part. So I usually have a harder time finding something that fits the butt, but also the waist. So I think this is a fun idea, and I really hope this works. We do have a top seam on these, which I personally don't mind too much, because I like it, especially for like sleeker fabrics, because that means it's not going to slide down that much. Usually that helps with that. And again, since you have like a little bit of an adjustability with the tying situation here, I think you can kind of make this fit your waist a little bit better than just a plain normal legging, you know. And yeah, I mean, like I said, like I was never really too much of a fan of this whole like two different colors, but like, I mean, it's a shimmer fabric, and that's just kind of like, I just like it. Okay, that's also why when I see anything shimmering, I'm like, oh, I kind of need this. And I like teal colors as well, so this was like kind of calling my name, you know. And yeah, then when the sale was on, I was eventually like, you know, I eventually got it, and I'm happy I did try it. But let's see why, and let's see it on. Alright, here we have these fun leggings. I don't know if I mentioned it, but when I saw them in the pictures at first, I was like, this is weird. But now that I have them on, I'm like, I think the waist looks snatched. So, you know, I can't complain about this. I do have a little bit of extra space in the crotch area, and for sure, like here in the back of the waistband. And I mean, thanks to the tying feature, you know, like you can kind of adjust it a little bit more, but like not too much. I can definitely like, you know, like there's a little bit more space if I don't tie it as tight as possible. So I feel like that's a great option for when you have a smaller waist. And it's just fun. So just to show you how it is untied, you can kind of see like the holes where the tie goes through, just like a shoelace basically. And then you can just kind of like make this a little bit tighter, depending on how you want to wear it, of course. And even if I tie it the tightest I can, you can still get the idea that this is a tiny cross waist here, even though it's not like as obvious as if you leave it a little bit less tight. I think there's a small difference. But yeah, for me it's just more comfortable. Stays up better if I really tie it as tight as possible. And I will say that I'm just gonna call them shoelaces now, are quite long, so I have quite a lot of stuff happening, which might potentially be a little bit uncomfortable if you wear these for like I don't know, like a workout where you're gonna be on your belly a lot. I'm trying to think of what that could be, but I don't know, maybe like some Pilates. Yeah, I feel like there's some Pilates moves where you'd be on your belly. So maybe that's not the best because you have that there. And it's quite a lot for sure. I don't think it's annoying or anything, especially because it's black, and then it's not going to be as obvious that you have like something, you know, dangling there. And I think, like I said, I think the waist looks really nice and snatched, like with some crossed waist leggings. I feel like it doesn't always look snatched, depending on how the cross waist is done. But this one is really nice. We do have the top seam, but I don't find it like cutting in at all, so it's really nice. And then of course, like with the bra, we just have the two-tone situation here, and you can see how shiny it is. I like the shininess of it. I am a fan of shiny things. So yeah, cannot complain about this. I will say the leggings are, like I said, I have a little bit of extra space here, but I feel like nicely tucked in around my knee and my thighs for sure. This is also, I have a more weight, like button thighs, and apparently also around my knees. And when I put them on the first time, I was like, huh, you know what these could use? Pockets. And then of course I realized this one had the pocket, just one, so we only have a pocket on the right side, and it's a zipper pocket. So you have that tiny black zipper here, and then you can just, you know, put things in this pocket. It's still quite deep. I didn't bring my phone, but my phone fits. I've tried it. Lens cap, for example, just goes in there, and then it goes and goes and goes and goes. And it's just it's a very deep pocket. The opening is a little bit narrower, I feel like, because of the zipper than the rest of the pockets. So the rest of the pocket's a bit more roomy. So you might have to squeeze your phone in there a little bit, but I know it works because I've tried it before. And yeah, I don't know, the seams in the back also sit like nice and high. I'm not sure if you can see them because they're black, but they sit really nice and high over your glutes, so they're not cutting off the glutes. Your glutes can breathe a little, they can exist, and there's definitely like no tightness, like squeezing down the butt or anything. So all is well with that too. These are kind of a 7/8 length on me here, and there's a little bit of extra room around the ankle, which usually happens when I should have sized down. But it's not so bad, like I don't find it like too obvious. And yeah, all in all, I think these are like super cute leggings. They're definitely very unique. I don't know if I've ever seen this type of like, you know, corset tying situation in a pair of leggings, but I think it's really, really cute. It works. Then we have this two-tone situation with the shiny fabric, really nice. And the fabric does feel very stretchy, very breathable, very sweat-wicking as well. And yeah, I feel like I can move, I can do anything, and I can look cute while I'm doing it. So yeah, also decently high-waisted, of course a little bit lower in the front here, so you might be able to peek a little of my belly button there. But all in all, mostly it's covered, and I think these hit me at the perfect spot in my waist here on the side, exactly where the smallest part of my waist is, which is exactly how I want these type of leggings to fit, because then they also don't really roll over at all. So yeah, I like these. All right, these are the 4 items that I did get now during the current ongoing sale. But as I said before in the beginning, I also do have some items that I've had for a while now. Now, I wasn't able to find them on their website anymore, so because they only do like limited amounts of stock and stuff, which makes sense. But I still wanted to show them to you, just to kind of like show you that maybe they've progressed a little bit, and also that, you know, there's what kind of like designs they do. So I thought it would still be fun to go through those. And I mean, you never know what's floating around the internet, because people keep selling that used clothes they don't use anymore, and that's really good. So I think it's always helpful to know, you know, more than less. So I think this is the first piece I got from them. These are some really fun, like shiny leggings in this fun green color. I think this was like one of my first shiny leggings. Now I have a lot. So yeah, also got them from Leonard, and I also got these in a size medium, I believe. Yes. So you can see I've had this for a while, because this started peeling off a little bit more. And here we do have the logo kind of like printed on in this like more like silvery thing. But you can see this has held up much better than this part on the inside, but also that constantly rubs against my skin when I wear it, right? So also makes sense. Anyway, We have this thick waistband. This whole waistband is an elastic. So when you buy cheap leggings, usually when they have a waistband or like an elastic in the waistband, it's like you have the wide waistband and then the elastic is like this thick and like it's weird. But here we have the whole thing as an elastic. So the elastic goes the whole width of the waistband, which is okay for me. I appreciate that. I'm not the biggest fan of having elastics in the waistband, but it's actually quite well done here. But I don't like as much as the tiny pocket that we have on top here, because you can kind of see it's a little bit more bulky. But like I said, this is also like kind of the first piece I got from them a few years ago, and you can clearly tell the quality difference. I don't want to say quality difference, but like the difference in like design. So this is more simply designed, whereas the pieces we just saw now, they're like a little bit more intricate. If there's a pocket, it's a little bit more hidden and stuff like that. So you can kind of see the evolution, let's say that. We do have a front seam on these, and we also do have a seam in the back, and then just straight across seams here. And otherwise, they're very simple. Like there's no seams down the side or anything, which I appreciate because it shimmers, it shines already, and that's kind of what you know, all you need. And sometimes with shiny fabric, it's a little bit stiff and like not breathable, but this one is super, super stretchy, very, very thin, very breathable, and actually like quite comfortable to wear as well. So I will say that it's like definitely one of the better shiny fabrics, or shiny fabrics that I have. It's also kind of sleek, but not as sleek as the Aurora leggings we saw before. So definitely there's a little bit more of a resistance when you try to like brush against it, especially when you try to go upwards and not down. But that's just because of, you know, the fabric, how it is. But it's still, like I said, still very, very soft, very comfortable to wear, very lightweight. And like I said, I mean, it's just a fun color. It's very different. And then you have the shininess as well. And I just had to get it. Yeah, let's see it on. All right, these leggings are definitely like one of the, I think the first piece I bought from them. And I will say that they're definitely like quality-wise, the black ones, the newer ones are definitely like so much better. I mean, these aren't bad or anything, but like you can definitely feel like the difference in quality. And of course, like, so these are shiny. So the fabric, like shiny fabrics are never like as soft as like, I don't know, these kind of fabrics. So of course that also kind of plays a role, but you know. And I like these because they're a nice color. They're like this kind of like, you know, more like pistachio green. Yeah, I had to think a little bit about what to compare it to, you know. But like they're this nice like shiny pistachio green. And I do love I always like shiny things. So this is why I kind of had to get these. They do have a front seam, and this front seam is definitely a little bit more invasive than the one we saw in the black leggings. And then we have a tiny pocket here in the waistband, which I really didn't need. It's a little bit like bulky that way, but it's still fine. I like the shininess of them. Otherwise, they're very simple. The seams on top of the glutes are nice and high, so they're not really cutting off the glutes. And then the shine is kind of like doing its thing to accentuate your curves. They're a little bit shorter than 7/8 length on me. And with these ones, we do have the logo right here on your shin. That big northern star, but I don't personally mind because I think it's a cute logo. And this is not stitched in, this is like printed on basically. So, and I mean, obviously, you know, with that kind of fabric, you don't really stitch things into it too much. But yeah, it's there, and I think it kind of fits with the shininess of things, right? So I don't mind personally. And I will also say for like a shimmery fabric, this is super stretchy still. So really nice and stretchy. We have this thick elastic here. So this waistband is not just a waistband, it's a full elastic thing throughout here. So when you get the cheap leggings, they will have a waistband, and then the elastic is kind of like a third or like half of the waistband. But here, like the waistband has an elastic that's the same size as the waistband itself. So at least that's nice. You kind of get like some compression here. We do have a top seam as well. And yeah, all in all, like they're very stretchy, they're very comfortable for a shimmery legging. And I do have some epic pictures in this, so yeah, I will just insert my picture in the aquarium in these leggings here from a few years ago. So I've had them for quite a while, and like I said, I do like shiny things, especially for pictures and stuff. I will say sweat and wetness and stuff. I mean, you will see, like wetness. I mean, if you get wet out in the rain, you could kind of see that a little bit, but it's gonna dry off quickly because it's also more of a, you know, sleek material. Yeah, so I do like these, and I do like the color of them. Should really wear them again and take some take some fun pictures for sure. And I think it fits nicely with the white top, so yeah. All right, last but not least, we have a seamless set. And if I remember correctly, this was sold as a set, so I'll be talking about this as a set as well. And this is seriously so soft. I think this is like the softest seamless I've ever touched. They haven't done seamless since, so I don't know why, because it's so good. It wasn't very squat proof, but yeah, it is so soft and like insanely stretchy. So yeah, really should do that again, but like a little bit more squat proof maybe. So we have a legging. And we also do have a sports bra. The sports bra is entirely ribbed, so it's a little bit different than the legging itself, but you can see them match nicely. And this tie-dye situation was a handmade thing, so I think she said that she was gonna like hand tie-dye those. And I think they were for like pre-order or whatever. And I don't know. I thought it was very cute. It was very different. And yeah, I think there was also limited stock of this. We do have like basically like this gray, and then like the tie-dye is pink, purplish, and a little bit of white, of course, because you know how tie-dye works. So yeah, I don't know, like, and these were a one size fits some sizes basically. I don't know if it still says that here. No, it just says one size, but I don't think it was like one size fits extra small to 3XL or something. I think it was more like one size fits like extra small through large. But again, I do not remember exactly. The sports bra doesn't have any removable cup pads or anything, but I still find it quite okay for my smaller chest to wear without anything in it. It's not like super supportive, but it's very comfortable for sure. And as I said, this sports bra itself is more ribbed fabric, but it's so stretchy as well. We do have like these cute straps here that are gonna be easier to see when I have it on. They're not like supporting anything, they're just there for decor. And then in the back we have a little bit of a higher cut situation, not too much, but a little bit, because yeah, in the front it's kind of like, you know, this like wrap effect. I don't know how you call that. And I think it was said that you could have also reversed the sports bra. I usually wear it with the cute tiny straps in the front, because then they fall between your boobs and it just looks cute. Also this one has like a ribbed band underneath. I mean, it's not really different than the fabric itself, but it's like, I don't know, super comfortable, very, very soft, very like, it's really soft, very stretchy. And the leggings itself, they have the ribbed waistband here on top. I don't know what the front, I think this is the front, the one that I'm showing you. So like super soft ribbed waistband up top, and then you just have like, it's not ribbed anymore down here, and then you have the tie-dye coming in. It's a little bit higher on one leg than it is on the other, so it also looks kind of cute, kind of different. No front seam, also no back seam, definitely a little bit more of a unibutt situation, but it is very, very cute, and it is so soft. Like, I can't explain how soft this is. I just can tell you it's so soft. Like, really, really so soft. Like, when I say this is the softest seamless, I'm not joking. Like, I could like lie on this and like just cover myself with it, and it should be very cozy and comfortable. So yeah. But again, they don't have this on the website anymore, so I couldn't find this anymore. And yeah, I don't know. It's just very cute though, and I definitely had to show you because it is so soft and so good. Let's just see the set on. Alright, here we have the seamless set, and as I mentioned before, if I remember correctly, these were a one size fits extra small to large or something, and they are definitely quite okay on me. I didn't find them very squat proof, I can already tell you that as well. But yeah, these were like handmade, and handmade as in like the tie-dye effect on it and stuff, like the owner, she made it herself basically. And so every piece will be like a little unique. And I thought it was such a cute set. Like we have the bra here, no removable cup pads or anything, but we do have like this ribbed fabric here, so it's like a little bit thicker. So I didn't mind too much, and we have like these cute straps here, accentuating the chest a little bit more. And this bra is super comfortable, not very supportive, but very, very comfortable. Ribbed band underneath, and then you can see that there's an overlap basically here. And yeah, this part, for example, and then in the back you also have some detail here. And I think someone also said you could reverse the sports bra if you wanted, and I mean you could, because it's the thickness doesn't vary between like the back and the front, so then you could just have like these straps in the back if you wanted, but I think like this way it just looks cuter. And then the leggings themselves are insanely soft, so I'm kind of sad they didn't make another seamless thing, because this is like super soft. We have this ribbed waistband here, like sure it's not like super compressive, but it's very, very comfortable. You can see it here, it's nice and high-waisted. Like I said, these weren't very squat proof for sure. And then the detail, you can't see it right now, but we have it here on the leg, or on the legs, both of them. And also these details were kind of, they were handmade and stuff. So yeah, I think this was such a cute thing they did. Again, I have a picture in these with like for some yoga pictures I did, so I'll also just insert that here so you can see. And they were basically like, I thought they looked really cool, very unique, and like I said, you know, the tie-dye effect was also quite unique. And I'm kind of happy they didn't make this all over the leggings, because this way it's a little bit more like toned down but still like there, and very cute. And then you have the gray with the pink, which is also like a great color combination. And yeah, I'd really forgotten how soft these were, like really comfortable. Like also super stretchy for the fact that they were like a one size fits whichever size. I don't see how they would have fit an extra small, but then again, maybe it was just more like small to large or something. And that I can kind of see, especially because the waistband does tuck you in a little bit. Of course, we have like no glute separation whatsoever or something. I don't know, if you're someone who can pull the leggings between the butt cheeks, maybe this is something you could do with these. But yeah, otherwise like a super cute set, very soft, definitely good quality, except for like I said, the squat proofness, but you know, it's a seamless material. And for like, I don't know, just like for the weight, they're just so soft. So like, I mean, I can't really say anything bad about them because of how like good they feel on basically. And again, I really need to take them out again for some pictures. So yeah. See, this also reminds me, like whenever I have to, like, I'm grabbing older stuff, it always reminds me of how good the stuff actually was. And yeah, I definitely need to grab these again for some pictures. All right, it's conclusion time. I will say that I'm usually like hesitant to try like smaller brands, like brands I don't really know. But like I said, I've bought from them like multiple times. Everything was always good. They do have like cute pictures on their Instagram. And I don't know, it's just like, and like the quality is really, really nice as well. Sure, some of the pieces are a little bit pricey, but now with the discount, like the sale that they have going on, I hope that doesn't mean like they're kind of going out of business. I hope it's more like, okay, we want to sell like a lot of our stock so we can finance the next collection or something. So yeah, but we'll see. Anyway, like it is really absolutely worth it because the quality is great, the fits are great. They're definitely very unique, and I like that. Also, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I bought everything with my own money, and yeah, no, I just think it's like really great quality. It's unique pieces, different designs than what you can usually get, and like you're supporting a small woman-owned business, which is always great as well. And not like a big company that's just drop shipping things and like just putting their logo on it, on things and stuff. So yeah, and like all the pieces are really, really nice. I really do love the stellar crop top. I mean, but I also do like the new Aurora said. Like I said, the seamless is so soft and the shimmery. Maybe so if I had to pick one piece that I don't like as much, is probably the shiny leggings. they're nice, but like quality wise, they're definitely like at the bottom of everything. But also that's the oldest piece I have from them. Like that was, I think, one of their first pieces. So I can also see that they're getting like better with their stuff, and that's also really nice to see. And even though like this is maybe like the worst piece, it's definitely like still a good piece. So yeah, no, but like everything is just like unique and it's cute and everything. And I think I've said this now multiple times, so just know I actually mean it. But yeah, I think it's great that there's like smaller brands. I know it's really, really hard because the activewear market is so saturated. So you kind of really have to like find your niche and like find your crowd that will buy from you. And it's probably very hard to like have such a small business. And like I said, they also do not have a ton of like stuff on their website, a ton of different stuff, but like they always have like, oh, we bring out a new bra and new legging set. So this is it for the next 8 months or something, which is also fine. Yeah, but like I said, I think their stuff is actually quite cute and it's really good. Yeah. Anyway, before I repeat myself another like 4 times, I will just like, you know, say this is it. If you have any questions about this brand, if you want any like sizing help or whatever, just leave it in the comments below. Also, if you have any feedback, any suggestions for other like smaller brands that I might have not stumbled upon yet. Also, I just want to say a great thing about them, shipping within the EU, so I do not have to pay import fees, which I really, really like. And I think it might be the same for the US. I think because they're kind of like based on both continents, I think is for all of us that live in the EU or in the US, and maybe also Canada. Like I said, I'm not sure, but you can check out the website and see for yourself. But anyway, I do appreciate that, especially for such a small company. I think it's not that easy to make this happen. And I'm still waiting for some big companies that I also like, but funny, to, you know, open a warehouse in Europe, please. We're here and we don't want to have to pay all the import fees anymore. Yeah, anyway, you can follow me on Instagram. You can also DM me there, but I'm less likely to see it. And anyway, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!